Hello everyone, this is Charlotte and she will have a new hairstyle. Her curls will remain and it will be a lot shorter on the back side and more in a V-line to the front. And she gets a new color. So Charlotte, you may turn for you and the rest of the world. Thank you very much. Okay, as always, I start with protection. Het is wel leuk dat we voor deze keer een nieuw model hebben. Maar je kent best wel veel klanten van mij.
Ja?
Die meiden waar je 's morgens mee gaat naar school, er zitten ook heel veel mensen bij die wel kennen.
Nina die zei ook dat ze door jou kent.
Ja. First thing to do is to wet her hair and to see how the fall is of her hair. She has curly hair, so that's why I have to see where it's going. The sides will be short, but not ultra short. The back is also the same, not too short. But I want to get more shape into it, so there will be a lot of hair off. But I show you how I do it and what the fall of the hair is and what the structure of the hair is, and I show you the lines where I work on. If you look through the hair, you see that the waves are going in a line. And the waves are going in a line because the waves have a movement and you have to watch where they're going. So when I want to cut here an asymmetrical line, I use the skull line, this is around here, and I use the line to get the first baseline and cut it that way. So I have a way to go.
Daar gaat het.
Yeah. This is my first line, and now I'm going to work that out to get a better result. But that I do when the hair is a little bit wet, because I don't touch the hair yet. So I have the best fall of the hair, and this one I turn because this is short, is a side cut, and the back will also in the same line as the side cut, but not too short. I set the upper hair aside. I still see the baseline I just cut. And now I'm going to make a corner to the connection of that line. And therefore I need the curls, because the curls are helping me to get in the fall of that hair. Nou, zo erg is toch niet dat de traumahelikopter erbij moet komen?
Nou?
Nee.
Nee, die hoor ik ook vaak langskomen.
Ja.
Ik hoor die echt 2 minuten vandaan of zo.
Oké, dan hoor je dichtbij, ja.
Ja, dan hoor je hem eerst langskomen.
Nou, het is wel mooi dat hij er is. Het is een duur transport, maar het is wel mooi dat hij er is.
Ja.
Take a new layer on it. Take the hair over the corner. And I use a slight graduation to make the turn on her head, because otherwise it gets flat down, and now I want to stay in the movement of the hair, because that's important to get a good hairstyle. See how wonderful the fall of the hair is? It moves aside and it will stay that way, because with the graduation you get the movement into the hairstyle, and it brings the hair to the point where you want it. The first thing I do is now take the under hair to the upper layer I just cut, and want to get a strong line, so don't make it too short. It will be very feminine. And now find the connection to the front, and that is only the part where the ears are as short, and then moving up to get a nice fall into the hair. I still move in the same line of the skull lines, and this is the same line I work in as the eyebrow lines. So I use the bone structure to get my comb and my scissor in the same lines, so they always stay in one way and one line with the skull lines. En nu moet ik weer helemaal opnieuw beginnen met een film maken, want ik heb een film van een ander gemaakt, voor de overbuurvrouw. Maar daar staan niet meer de basisdingen in.
Ja.
Van TK Productions en zo, dat soort dingen allemaal.
Lastig.
Ah, maakt niet uit. Ik heb wat te doen vanavond.
Ja.
Ik film me nooit. Hè. Maar dat had je denk ik wel begrepen.
Ja, ik dacht dat zoiets. Ik vind het wel fijn.
Nou, heel erg lekker, zo'n kort kantje.
Ja.
Ik vind het ook mooi eruit zien. Ik vind het veel stoerder als helemaal gewoon lang.
Ja. In het midden had ze het nog lang en dat had ze in een knot gedaan. En dat zag echt heel gaaf uit.
Ja, sommige mensen die toveren wel met hun haar.
Ik moest sowieso weer naar een kapper, want mijn haar begint echt uit te zakken en zo.
Ja, dat kun je zien. Ja, dan worden die krullen worden moe een beetje.
Ja, en dan is het ook normaal. Is het als ik net gedoucht heb, dan is het weer helemaal vrolijk en helemaal...
Dan zitten we vocht in, hè?
Ja, en dan is het helemaal volkrullend en nu was het nog steeds zo van, oh...
Ja, blijft het hangen.
douchen.
Ja. Yeah, people are telling me why I don't use the clipper overall, because they want the clipper overall. But when I work with my scissor over comb techniques, I get more soft lines, I get more movement into it, and I can better see where the hair is going, because I can move easier with a scissor than I do with a clipper. So my feeling with the hair and the hairstyle is better, and that's why I use most of the times a scissor over comb technique and not a clipper over comb.
Ja, dat is wel gaaf.
Yeah. I first connect the underline. Before I put the curls in the line, I just made as baseline. The neckline I do in the opposite line as the asymmetrical cut I do on the upper hair. This way they are in balance, but the one is short and the other is a little bit longer. Now, in the freehand style I connect the line to where I want to go, and that's this line at the front. That's only coming off a little part, so it will be still curly. New layer on it, and also in the freehand style connect this layer to the underlaying layer. Underlaying layer, een lastig woord. Now I go back to the starting point and I lay my hair from the front short part over her skull lines in a natural fall. And I'm going to connect the lines to the baseline I cut in the freehand style. And I still do this in a graduation. I don't pull the hair too much, because curls have to get the way to make the perfect curl. So when you pull too hard, you take out the strength of the curls and they don't fall that well. So leave them what they are. Perfect cut is not meaning that every hair is the same length. Okay, now I work to the back, and to get more length at the front, I take all the hair back, and I still work in the line of the chin line, because that's a very important line, because the curls are telling me to do this in that line, because they are moving in the same way. And a lot of shades of colors in it, because it's all rest colors of the colors she used. And she wants to have a all pink tone. And I will make the sides a little bit darker, because they are a deep blonde, and I don't like that color. So I give it more strength by taking the color to a deeper level. You see that the front has more layers. That's from previous haircut. I didn't do it. It was me. The front line. Take them in the same line as the eyebrow line. Take the hair slowly down. Don't pull too much. Just take off the ends. They are already short, but I have to get to the point where I stopped cutting. And that's here in the front. And we'll connect all the lines to that. Now I cut all the hairs she has on her head. All the ends are off. And now I have a better connection to the front, and also the front to the side, because now you see that the lines are the same. There's the skull line and the hairstyle line. So this looks more beautiful. I just control the ends of the hair. And curly hair, you don't use a point cut technique, because the stronger the cut is, the stronger the curls are. Don't thin them out too much. Just controlling if the lengths are okay. Yeah, more. Okay, this was my hairstyle on the cutting part. The cleaning of the contour I do afterwards. And now I'm going to color it in a new color. So a stronger sided color. A soft layer to the upper hair, and the upper hair in a new color. I put up some color protection. My favorite plastic thing. Don't know how to call that. The upper hair is a 9% 30 volume, 522 is a violet, with a 12-0S is a highlight, so the tones will be lighter, and there will be a purple base color. And I use the zero because that don't change the color of the violet tone there is. And I use the 12 series because I want to get a brighter, lighter color, and not too heavy, because it's springtime in Holland. And then the color may be a little bit lighter of tone, and it gives more swing to the hair and to the style. And the nice thing about the rest tones that are in the hairstyle and into the hair gives that there are more shades in the color also that I make, because that gives different depths into the color, and curly hair is wonderful when it has more colors than one. Otherwise it has to bleach it, and I don't think it's the right thing to do to bleach curly hair. But it takes out the curls. And her sides will be a brown, 3-0. And that I do with 3% because she don't have grey hairs yet. And also have a deep conditioner into that. This will give her a special feeling on the hairstyle. It's a strong list of what I'm doing, and it can build up the structure of the hair by color. So it gives more depth into the style and more strongness into the style and how the curls are. And the sides look strong also. That's why I use a darker color. I comb the colors into each other. This way I don't get a hard line. And now I lay the upper color back. So I can control if I touch everything I have to color. And lay the curls back into the style they need to be in the natural fall. And by using a deep conditioner you don't smell anything of the color, so it's better to work with it. This color stays on with a medium heat for 20 minutes and then I rinse out and we'll be back after that. After 20 minutes we're back, the color is in. I rinsed it out, I used a conditioner to finish it, and now we're going to use for a reason, and this is a crystal styling mist, and it's especially to make curls with. I'm going to blow dry the hair in the natural fall. Just lifting up the side of the short side. Lifting up on this side I do because I want to get more structure into the curls on the other side. And by lifting up you get more layers into the hair. Don't use any force on the curls because I want to get them in the most natural way. Now I dry the curls, not totally dry because that's not the way to do that. And I get a spider, it's also for a reason, spider shaper. That I do because I want to get the strength into the colors and the curls and want to move it and then bring a little bit moist into it to get the curls to a state of curly hair. Spray with a wet one, so it brings moist into the curls again. Stability on the shape and activates the curls again. And this is my new hairstyle for her. I hope you like it, and if you do, please react or subscribe. Okay, now you may turn for you and the rest of the world and show them what hairstyle you have. Thank you very much.